Hello and good evening to all my dear friends. Hope you all are doing wonderful. Yeah. So I think today I'm going to talk about finance a little bit and the markets because I see that there is a great deal of enthusiasm in the markets. Enthusiasm in the sense as I told you in my past video that that markets are going to move forward, and the resistance was at 24,800 for Nifty 50. And today, what we observed was a stupendous rise in the Nifty index, the Nifty 50 index. It rose 916.7%, my dear friend, which is almost, I think, almost close to 4% rise. Or I think 3.82% might be, to be precise, right? So this is a stupendous rise in Nifty 50 index, and I think I have not seen this type of rise in the past 6 months. From September till date, I have not seen this type of rise in Nifty 50. So that's a very heartening trend, heartening progress that we saw, and we hope that it continues. So the trend. So basically, the support and the resistance. So talking about the resistance, the resistance was at 24,850 to 24,800 and 850. So now it has crossed that resistance, and the current Nifty level is 24,000. 900, somewhere around 24,900. So that means 924,924 to be precise, right? So what's happening is that it has crossed that resistance level, right? So if it crossed the resistance level, it means that there is a chance of a bull run happening. So, my dear friend, the bull run is going to happen now. Okay, now is the time for bull run. Okay, so we can invest. We can invest. Now, what triggered today's surge in the stock prices? What triggered today's Nifty movement towards the upside? Okay, so if we look into understanding the geopolitics and the geopolitical tension, we will see that number one, the ceasefire between the India and Pakistan, right? So as you know, there was a tension for past few days after the Pahalgam attack in Jammu and Kashmir by the terrorist, and after that India also launched attacks on the Pakistani side, and the Pakistani side also started bombarding the Indian side, few areas in India, right, in the border areas. So there was a tension that was brewing between India and Pakistan, and because of this tension, the stock prices, they were remaining flat. They were not able to move forward because of that. And if you reckon, I told in my past video that that it either can go, if it goes down, it cannot go down below 23,800, because that's the support level, and I think it sustained that support. And then today it was at 24,000 in the beginning of the day, and then it rallied like anything, and today it's 24,924, my dear friend. And I see a potential upside from here. The next resistance seems to be 25,200, is supposed to be the resistance, and a strong support building at 24,400 to 600 levels, my dear friend. So it looks like we are poised for a bull run. It's good time for investment. Actually, the good time for investment was when the Sensex was at 24,000 level. But however, if many of us might have missed that bus, so no worry, you can again invest. The only thing that can curtail this trend or this movement is the geopolitical tension. If again if the ceasefire collapses, and if again India Pakistan are at loggerheads, then then there is a chance that the stock market might move down, right? So currently, the ceasefire has brought the India and Pakistan to a halt. The war has brought to a halt, and because of that, there's an upsurge in the stock market. Second point, the U.S. China. There was a trade war between the U.S. China where the U.S. levied 245% tariff on China few days back, right? And then China retaliated as well, and because of that, there was a trade war between the two. And today, what happened is there is a deal between the U.S. and China. There's a trade deal between the U.S. and China, and because of that trade deal, the geopolitical tensions got eased out. And because of the easing of those geopolitical tension, we also see an upsurge of stocks. Even the global markets also went up. So this signifies that that we are on a positive track, and this trend, we hope it continues, because now we don't see any potential problem as of now. However, we need to keep our ears and eyes open, and we need to assess the situation and then take a decision. So we can go ahead and take some bets on few stocks and good stocks, and then probably you can probably see the next resistance level of 25,200 and a support of 24,400 to 600. Keep this in mind, my dear friend, and I will eventually tell you more about the trends, and also I will try to tell you more about few stocks where we can actually invest on. One very important piece of news is about the LTI Mindtree. The LTI Mindtree stock surged 7% today, 6.9% to be precise. And why it surged so much? It surged so much because it has done a deal with an agri-business leader. It has done a deal with an agri-business leader. The deal worth $450 million, my dear friend. $450 million of agri-business deal has been done, and with ADM, the company's name is ADM. I think A is for Archer, D for Daniels, and M for Midlands company, right? ADM, right? So ADM is a US based company, and they have done a $450 million deal, and it is one of the agricultural sides, one of the business leader in the agricultural side, agricultural business. And basically, what LTI Mindtree will do, they will implement an AI powered operating model, and that will cater to basically three things: application management, one, infrastructure services or infrastructure support, and cybersecurity services it will provide. So this is a very positive news for LTI Mindtree, because the stocks is at present reeling. The stock was around 6,000 levels, where now but later, because of so many geopolitical issues, it moved down to 4,000, 4,200 levels, 100, 200 levels. But now it is slowly inching up. It is inching up towards 4,600, 700 levels, and in future we might see more upsurge in this stock, right? So do keep watch out for this, for LTI Mindtree as well. And along with LTI Mindtree, other IT stocks also did well. For example, Wipro, Infosys, they all gained today, right? They did a very good job, except the pharma stock, the Sun Pharma. So there is one sector that might not do that well, and that is pharma sector. Why it will not do well? The reason behind this, my dear friend, is that we have an executive order coming from US, and as per the executive order, they say that the drug prices, the prices of the drugs, the medicines, they are supposed to come down. And if the prices of drugs and medicines are going down, then what happens? Then the pharma exporter will have issues, right? The pharma exporters might not be able to earn a lot of money, and this will have a ripple effect, the effect in the US. So this will affect the US big time, and because of that, this ripple effect will be felt in India too. So this might bring down the stock prices of the companies in the pharma sector in India. So companies such as Sun Pharma is one of a company those stock prices whose stock price might come down. So better watch out for these trends. Otherwise, metals, auto sectors, IT sectors, we see as bullish. Okay, they might grow. However, we always need to keep our ears and eyes open and watch out for any geopolitical tensions, because that might affect the stock price. Thank you today, my dear friend, and and keep watching Inspire to Live. Inspire to Live is a channel where we cater to all different types of segments, starting from finance, lifestyle, economics, business, lot of other topics as well, and lifestyle mainly. Also, we also focus on lifestyle part as well. And we will keep bringing more videos on the different segments, and also in finance as well. So keep watching Inspire to Live, inspire others to live a wonderful life, and we consider everybody a leader. And if you have any question at any point of time, if you and you also give your suggestion, if you want to give any suggestion to us on what type of content you would like to have, do let me know. And you can also comment below, and do like and subscribe and share this channel with others as well. Thank you.